June 20th, and right now it is 1:14. I've been out here every day since the 14th of June watching the shadows move at the same time every day. So what we're really monitoring in doing that is the position of the sun at that time each day. What is the sun doing at that time? So we can see that the sun is quickly moving towards our original mark from the 14th. And now it's 1:15, and the sun is moving closer. Waiting till the 1:16 mark, and then we'll mark it. And I can't move my house. I can't change what this shadow is doing. I just come out here every day at 1:16 and mark where the shadow is. I think that's pretty simple. Just come out and mark the shadow. 1:16. See where the shadow is. We're actually above the original line on the 14th now. I don't know. Okay, now we're gonna go to the front. Alright, here's this shadow. Oh, we were laying mud yesterday. We got some mud on it. We can see it's really close to the ones that we had there yesterday. Let's go look at the little corner that I made. Mud tool's still sitting out. So here's the one at the corner. It looks like it's still right in that little corner marker. It's right here. It's still in there. Out here, it is just like 1:12. We get 4 minutes to 1:16. Just showing some of the lines. I don't know if we're gonna have a good shadow today. This is the 14th when we first started looking on this black line, and then the sun shadow, the shadow from the house came all the way over to here. This is where it stopped on the 17th. Then it started to move back on the 18th. Yesterday, the 20th, this is where the shadow was. My line's not real straight, but this is the shadow right at 1:16. The shadow was on this side of our first mark. So that's what I had yesterday up in front of the house. There was not really much discernible movement between the 19th and the 20th. So I'm hoping we're gonna have some sun peek through here. We're kind of partly cloudy. We're supposed to have thunderstorms today. So we'll see if we get a shadow here in a few minutes and what it looks like. Okay, well, it's 1:16. There's no shadow back here today. Let's go see what the front of the house looks like. Oh, we're getting a quick shadow here. My corner shadow. This is the corner. Still doesn't look like there's any discernible change from the last 2 days. So what we have here and what I observed was this first mark was done on the 14th. We come out here every day at the same time at 1:16. I start in the back right precisely. I mean, I'm there before it even turns to be 1:16. And right when it turns to be 1:16, I make a mark. I walk around to the side of the house. It's maybe 15 paces. It is not very far. So I'm still within the 1:16 minute. And check the front of the house. So every day at the same time. not my midday. It's just like a minute or two before my midday, but it's the same time every day. So here is my black mark. This is where we started on the 14th. And then we had the 15th, 16th, the 17th, and then the 18th back. And this has been the 19th, and 19th through the 21st has just been kind of lingering right here. So this is what we observed. Now you can see it's getting to be, the shadow's going to keep growing as the sun keeps moving. We're now past the time we marked it. So if you're not at the same spot at the same exact time, or if you're waiting for the perfect moment to capture it, your shadow's changing. The sun is moving rapidly. I mean, you can see just as we're standing here how much the shadow has changed just in the minutes that I've been standing here talking. So you have to be right there at that time. If you're not using midday, which is what we do on the post, we're right there at midday. So I'm going to head that way now and see if we have any shadows. Okay, we're here midday. You can see, oh, sorry, I'm going to get my sunglasses that way. You can kind of see a faint shadow. I don't have a little flag with me today, but so I'm marking it, and I'll make a comparison with my other flags. So I'll look over here at the table and see what the table looks like today. I haven't tracked it all day. I'm still fighting this cold, but we can see the shadow. Here is the line, and we can see even just the rounded part of the shadow is now above that line that we tracked for so many days right prior to the 18th. And then slowly, as after we reach the 18th, it slowly just either tracked with the 18th or just barely above. So it's moving. I mean, I know this is just a tiny little space right here, but it measures the shadow so precisely. I mean, the little movements you can see so clearly. You don't have to have a big tower. You can have this little place that you can look and can see. I mean, it's above. Yes, I have a little conglomeration of midday shadows here, but we can just even see the rounded part is above the line. So that's my conclusion. Today is the 21st of June. This is what we saw in the ways that we measured the shadows. Other people are doing it different ways. Again, we're just trying to figure out what Enoch is talking about. If you count from the equinox, that would have made the Gregorian June 18th the seasonal marker. And we, in fact, saw shadows returning back on the 18th just by going out and looking every day at the same time. That's pretty simple. You can make your own conclusions as you wish, but we're pretty confident, and we're going to move on and look forward to the autumn equinox at the time of Yom Teruah. So we'll see you all later. Shalom, shalom.